to be a leader, you have to lead by example. You have to be a role model for the younger generation, for the younger politicians, for the young students in college, in high school, middle school. Because everybody is paying attention to what we are doing here in the United States. The United States puts itself out there as the leader of the free world. And as the leader of the free world, and it is unthinkable how we can have a president-elect running on these things, on this platform being about hatred and racism and xenophobia.
is here.
Thank you very much for being here. We're gonna pass it on to one of our SAHE members. His name is Edgar Estanislao, and he will be giving us a message. So, pass it on to Edgar.
Until January 20, 2017, to prepare ourselves for what is about to come. Do we know exactly what is going to happen after the newly elected president takes office? No, we don't know. We have a roughly idea of who are the first ones to be president. As always, immigrants are the scapegoat. This nation was built by immigrants who crossed the Atlantic Ocean to have a better future, not only for themselves, but also for their loved ones. If there's something good coming out of this presidential election, it must be unity. The unity that we must build and encourage among ourselves, not only for those of us who are the first ones to be affected, but most importantly, we must unite and remind the children, our future leaders, that their parents will not be separated, will not be taken away from them just because someone has voiced their personal biases. History has a tendency to repeat itself. The question that I'm asking you today is, will you stand up for the dignity and the rights of all people, or will you prefer to be on the sidelines? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Edgar. Thank you very much. It is stories like these that make our community great. It is the fact that we can reach out and we can come together on a very personal level. It's stories like Edgar, it's stories like mine and my peers here present today. That is why we're here, and that is one of the things that we have to protect. Now, SAHE, Student Advocates for Higher Education, has been around for 12 years, and we have always stood with immigrant students. We're fighting for immigrant students' rights, and we have come up with a list of demands. One of the lists.
Win. And as Kendrick Lamar said, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. Can I hear you guys say that? We're gonna be all right? We're gonna be all right? We're gonna be all right. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jose. Thank you very much. What can I say? It's breathtaking to know that we are all here united for the same cause. I love that. I love that. We all generate energy from everything, from everybody here. Thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you for everybody that's just stopping by and just trying to notice what we're doing. This is beautiful. This is us exercising our right to speak out. That's what we're doing right now. We're trying to be a voice for the voiceless. We're trying to be united against hate. Immigrants are welcome here. We're trying to protect our rights. Everything that we're trying to protect is here. So let's fight together. Let's fight to keep this alive. I mean, come on, let's hear it. We have to fight to keep this alive. People fought before us. People fought before us, and we can't let them down. We can't let them down. We can't let them win. Because when we do, not find out what happens. Let's fight. Let's fight. And with that, I want to emphasize the second demand that SAHE Student Advocates for Education wants to give out, And this is a message for the Santa Clara County officials, that we urge the Santa Clara County to stand together with undocumented immigrants in this county, in the state, and in the country by rejecting policies such as a priority enforcement program that was so vehemently promoted last year. We all went to meetings. We all fought against the PEPCOM, that was the PEPCOM initiative that was trying to be passed in this county. A secure community sort of thing where ICE would be collaborating with our local law enforcement. That is not allowed. So we must demand to Santa Clara County that they do not, that they reject any policies such as PEPCOM that would allow not just ICE, but fear into our community. We must reject it. And we urge the Santa Clara County to reject it. And with that, we're gonna have our next speaker. I would like to, you all met her, you all know her, you all love her. It's Ariadna Manzo. She will be giving a testimony.
So I cannot resonate I cannot express how much I resonate with you all for being here. Again, for you all who just walked by and saw this. So I came to this country at the age of 4 years old. I didn't choose to come here. I didn't have a say in whether I could come here, and only to find out later in my life that I was gonna have to continue to fight for things that I should have, because I didn't choose to come here. And no, it's not my mother's fault either, because she was running away from hardships in her own country. So it's not her parents' faults either, because our parents, they don't get anything. All they get is sleepless nights, working days, working nights, going out of the house, coming back to the house to try to take care of us, try to be there for us, and only to find out that even they can't really truly take away all the fear and anxiety and grief that we have and that we will continue to feel in this country. And I can tell you that after the elections, it continues, and it is not an easy walk for someone who is undocumented. And I ask right now, how many of you can say, yes, I'm gonna be at that rally, yes, I'm gonna be at that march, yes. How many of you can say that without fear of being put into jail and then be deported? How many of you can say that? Because you are the people we need at the front lines right now. Because I can tell you that I have to think twice now about coming out here, coming out and standing with people in solidarity. I have to think twice now, because if I get arrested, I run the fear of being deported and my whole life just being taken away from me, and me being put into a country where I don't even know the national anthem of the country. And that's embarrassing, yes, because I'm proud of my country, and I'm not just dusting my country off my shoulders, but it is the reality that undocumented people, undocumented immigrants face being in this country, is being afraid of knowing that they can walk out and not make it back home. And that is what PEPCOM does. So I understand that the mayor last weekend was out saying, we're gonna support immigrants, we're gonna support undocumented immigrants. Well, we need that in writing. Because last year, he sent a letter to the federal government that violated a lot of that was very unconstitutional, which demanded for immigration customs enforcement to come to the Santa Clara County, so not just San Jose, but everything that makes up the Santa Clara County, and have ICE or La Migra work with our law enforcement. So that says that if an undocumented immigrant gets stopped because they didn't make the stop sign, a regular person would probably get a ticket. An undocumented person would get sent to a detention center, and their family would not be notified that they are in that detention center, and they will get deported because they don't know that they have rights in this country. They don't know that they don't have to sign everything given to them. And that is what our mayor was trying to do. So now that he really wants to stand with our community, after various meetings, that a lot of us here went to the Santa Clara Board of Supervisors, demanding them to not push for PEPCOM. Do you all want to know what happened to PEPCOM? PEPCOM, Priority Enforcement Program, which basically what I just told you, it was calling for the federal government to work with our law enforcement here. It was literally pushed under the rug because it was just hushed down. They never took a decision on it. They literally just hushed everybody down, hushed the media down, hushed the people down, and they hid it. And they didn't take a vote on it. They didn't take a stance to protect undocumented immigrants, but now all of a sudden they want to. And that's what we need to keep doing. We need to keep showing up to these meetings. We need to keep having gatherings like this to push them and tell them that they cannot mess with our feelings. That they cannot make us feel like we can't go to work, like we can't walk on the streets because we're afraid of being asked for our papers that we cannot get. And it's not a process. There is no process. For everyone out there that believes that we're doing it the wrong way, I'm going to school, getting my education. How is that the wrong way? There is no process for us. Some immigrants are lucky and they get it easier. And that's an honest truth. But don't say that the ones who are undocumented right now are asking for benefits that we should not have, because we get no benefits. And the benefits we do have, they're temporary, and we got them because we fought for them, because we got on the streets and fought for them, because we went to meetings and fought for them. We didn't get them because we asked nicely. We didn't. We got them because we continue to show up in there and say we need our rights that we deserve. Why the hell do you have a Statue of Liberty here and you're being a hypocrite in this country? That is not fair for any of us. Because my family, myself, and many others like me have not broken one single law except that we came here to find freedom. That we came here to find our liberty. Because we couldn't get it in our country. Because you went to our country and took that from us there too.
Hello again. Thank you very much, Ariadna. Thank you very much. And we must stand up and fight, like Ariadna said. This should not be something that we have to worry about. We should not, as students, we should not have to worry about walking to school and maybe getting picked up by ICE. That is not something that we should be worrying about. Our little kids should not have to worry about their president. They should not have to worry about the president maybe taking their family away, their mom, their dad, their brother, their cousin. That's right. Tío. These are the emotions that affect all of us. And thank you so much for fighting with us. But we have to keep fighting. We have to keep fighting, and it is for that reason that we call this home. This is our home. Regardless of where we come from, this is our home. And that is why this hurts so much. Because people are trying to take us away from our home. We have to protect our home. We have to protect the right to be in our home. This is our homeland. There you go. Thank you. This is what we have to protect. And with that, our third list of demand, we have to resist a president who wants to deport 3, 4, 5 million undocumented immigrants in this country. We have to resist a president that is planning to put a ban on Muslim immigrants. We have to resist a president that wants to destroy the rights of minority groups. We have to resist a president that uses hateful rhetoric to get himself elected to one of the most powerful offices in this world. We have to resist. We have to resist. And thank you. With that, we're going to have our third and final speaker. She is a high school student, and her name is Mariela. So welcome her, please. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, this is my first time saying my testimony, and so my name is Mariela, I'm currently a senior at Downtown College Prep High School. I'm undocumented. When I was 1 year old, my mom and I came to the US so I can have a better future. She thought that by bringing me here, I could be able to achieve all my dreams and goals. She thought that I could achieve all my dreams. With the news of Trump being our next president, I realized that my dreams are now in jeopardy. When I heard that Donald Trump was elected, my heart broke. I fear that I will not be able to attend college. He has mentioned that he wants to get rid of DACA and is going to get rid of all undocumented immigrants. If we don't stop this, I will not be able to go to college. I will not be able to go to college or realize my dreams. Currently, I am working part-time to help my mom. If DACA is taken away, it will hurt my family and I. I am committed to stop the xenophobia and nativism of Trump. What we need is for all of us to come together and stop Trump's hate. Not just say we'll do something, but actually do it. Us students are the future of this country. Don't deport the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And with that, we conclude our list of speakers. One of the things
the message that we should be promoting today, that we are all here for the same reason, to defend the oppressed groups that Donald Trump is targeting. So please repeat after me. The people united will never be defeated.
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 All right, so please go to the corner over there. All right. Please keep in mind we do not have Please keep in mind you must stay on the sidewalk. Do not go into the street. And follow all city laws.
I'm gonna walk to them a little bit from behind.
So it's walking up to a gang that hit someone and they're talking Want to trade?
Are we ready?
They will not fear
What are you doing here, sir?
I was helping my grandfather return his book.
And what did you see?
A protest?
And who's this? Reporter Cheeky.
Reporter
And
James
who's
and Reporter
this?
Cheeky. Reporter Nani.
Tell us what we saw.
We saw students that were high school students and college students and public people protesting the possibility that they might be deported.